What's up? This is your side hustle private investigator with another YouTube. This one's a little different. I just wanted to show you this tool that I've been using recently called Canva. It allows you to make content for social media, pretty much any social media space that you have. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Again, if you are not subscribed, definitely subscribe to my YouTube. Smash that like button and let's get the party started. So Canva. Basically, it's a tool that allows you to make content for social media space. First thing I want to talk about, it is free, but there is a pricing. The biggest difference with the pricing would be if you want to add additional pictures, additional space, and I'll break that down for you here. So the free version gets you all of this. The pro version, which is $120 a year, or $12.99 if you want to do it per month. Obviously, if you do it the whole year together, you save a little bit of money versus paying it per month. But it gives you additional space, so 100 gigs of iCloud space versus 5 gigs. You're able to save additional things like folders and things like that. So it gives you more than if it was just the free. Right now, I'm using the free. It works just fine for me. But you do have that option to go pro if you wanted to do that. So if I were to go to the home page, and I'm already signed in, that's me over here, I can always create over here. If I click on the purple create a design, I can go to a create automatically. But what I like to do is there's a search bar up here. This is a lifesaver for you. If you search here anything like, say for example, Instagram, I can start searching Insta, and I can just go post, and it'll show me all the different designs I can do for Instagram posts. And as you can tell, there's other Instagram stuff in there as well. So that's basically, all of these are templates that you can use for Instagram posts. And again, it's not just Instagram posts, but if you put Instagram, there's Reels, there's Stories, a bunch of different things. And you can pretty much do that for everything. Facebook, there's Facebook everything. TikTok, if you're a TikToker, different things for TikTok. Twitter, there's a bunch of things for Twitter. And we're going to go with Pinterest today for my example. So Pinterest. If I were to go in here, I can create all these different Pinterest accounts for the different things that I would need. So for this example, we're going to use this guy right here. It's just very easy to use. I just wanted to kind of walk you through how to use it so you can see it's very, very simple. So let's start over here with the different tabs. The tabs are the first one is the templates. I can change to any different one of these templates as I go. It also uses my recently used. It also tells you a for you section based on what it thinks that I want to use, and that's also things that I've probably used in the past. There's Pinterest video. Again, all the different things are still here, so you can change it if you're in the middle of something as well. Uploads, this is where you would upload photos from your personal stuff, and there's mine there. I'll show you how to add that on there in a second. You can do videos and audio from your personal computer as well. You can upload it into Canva. Photos, this is where you can add photos. These are all of Canva stock photos for you. And again, there's the recently used for me. Trending stuff is down here. As you can see when I highlight the photos, there's a free version, and then don't see it yet, but there's also one that'll have a little crown. It'll tell you that's the paid version. So if you wanted to purchase a for just one picture, it'll charge you for that one picture. Or again, you can do the monthly subscription if it starts becoming expensive. But I find that I can pretty much find anything I need with the free version, so I use free. Elements. This is where if you want to add additional things like funky letters, shapes, frames around people's faces or pictures that you threw in there. And as you notice, on every one of these tabs, there's also a search. So if I wanted to search, for example, circle frame, I could do that, and it'll show me all the circle frames in there. So you can make your life a little easier by using the search tab. Text, if I wanted to drop some text in there, I can do that, and I'll show you that in a minute. Audio, this is if you want to throw in any audio in the background. Again, here's that the Pro that I was telling you about, the little crown. If you hover over that, It'll tell you basically this one you'd have to pay for, and then you can use the free ones. Free ones obviously you don't have to pay for. Video, if you're making a video for any platform space, you can do it through here. There's already ones pre-made for you, so you just have to add the letters or the content, and that's all very easy to use as well. Background, if I wanted to change the background, I can change it here. For example, I don't like this green or this tan color. I'm going to change it to this greenish color. It looks a little bit nicer. I could do that there. Folders, this will be for your, again, pro. So if you want to create different folders for different content that you have, different projects that you're doing, you can use this one. That is the pro version as well. So let's go back up here. Let's change some things around. So these are all changeable. All these things that you see here, I can highlight over them and change it. This, for example, I don't like these dots on there. I don't want dots on my thing. I can just delete the dots. If I click on it, that square pops up where the dots are. I can also move the dots somewhere else if I wanted to do that. But for my example, I just want to go ahead and delete it. I don't want those dots on there. So this one comes with a little computer. Same thing with a computer. I can move it up, down, side to side. I'm going to go ahead and delete it so I can show you how to throw some pictures in there. So I'm going to put my upload here with my smiley happy face. And I can shrink this down to size so it'll get out of the way, and then I can drag the picture wherever I want. That's centered right there, so that's a good one. And then let's talk about changing this thing. So actually I wanted to talk about three ways to use Canva, for example, in your social media. Okay. So I want to make a pin, a Pinterest pin about how 3 ways that I can use Canva in my social media space. I got my nice little face there. Change the verbiage. Now that looks ready to go. Now I'm going to change this so it can be my Pinterest, which is Side Hustle PI. That's my, oops, I spelled it wrong. And speaking of spelling wrong, this does not have spell check, so make sure you double check your spelling. Side Hustle PI. Okay, so now I added that on there. If I wanted to add a photo of something, I can simply just grab it and drag it, put it there, and that's where my photo could be. So if I wanted to change my photo on top of that, so I could do that, so I don't have my face there anymore. But that's how you would add photos. Same thing with the text. I like this guy here. Let's do this one. I double click it, it'll throw it on there. I can then change the color up here to a darker blue. I can move it up a little higher. The word workout is in there. Take that out of the way. And I can always shrink this to size so it can fit where I want it to fit. I can move this over to the side so it looks okay. Pretty much, this is not something I would post, but just to kind of give you an example of how easy this is to use. In every section, if I highlight the outside of it, I can change stuff back here. So that greenish color, like we talked about, we can change it over here. Workout, same thing. I can change the font on it to a different size font or a different style. That one's like out of control. Merryweather, I changed that. I can also change the color over here. If I wanted to make it bold or unbold, I can do all these changes here. If I wanted to change the size, I can either go up and down, or I can do the number in there and it will just save it to a different size. So that is pretty much it. Once you're done with this project, you can either push it to Pinterest by right here if you can connect the account, or you can download it, which is what I usually do, and then put it down. So when you download it, you can download it into different types of files. For me, I usually go with JPEG, and I download it into my computer. I'm not going to do this one because it's not a very nice one, and then I can upload it to Pinterest when I'm ready to do that. So that basically is how I would use Canva on a regular basis. Again, you can use this for any social media space pretty much. YouTube is a popular one that I use for my thumbnails in YouTube. But pretty much any social media space, I could do it from right here. Makes it look nice and clean. Push it up to your social media space and everyone's going to think you're a professional. So you're welcome for this little hot tip. If this was helpful for you, please continue to subscribe, share this with others. Definitely smash that like button. And this is your Side Hustle Private Investigator. I'm out of here. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks.